Hello and welcome to your MESE lesson. I'm Claire. Today you're going to learn the what and the how of answering second conditional questions negatively. Let's start with what. What are these answers and statements used for? They are used to talk about unlikely situations in the future. English speakers often leave open the possibility that anything might happen in the future. The second conditional is used when a speaker needs to emphasize that something is mostly impossible. For example, if I didn't meet the deadline, my boss wouldn't be very happy with me. You use the past simple tense to talk about the future condition. You use would not plus a verb to talk about the future result. The most important thing about the second conditional is that there is an unreal possibility that the condition will happen. And remember, when answering negatively, the result will always be negative, regardless if the condition is negative or positive. Good. Now let's learn how. How do you use these answers and statements? First, know how to conjugate the second conditional. Let's use the condition, slack off at work, and the result, be promoted to assistant manager. If you want to talk about yourself, please repeat. No, if I slacked off at work, I wouldn't be promoted to assistant manager. If you want to talk about me, no, if you slacked off at work, you wouldn't be promoted to assistant manager. If you want to talk about Ethan, no, if he slacked off at work, he wouldn't be promoted to assistant manager. If you want to talk about Michelle, no, if she slacked off at work, she wouldn't be promoted to assistant manager. If you want to talk about us, no, if we slacked off at work, we wouldn't be promoted to assistant manager. If you want to talk about them, no, if they slacked off at work, they wouldn't be promoted to assistant manager. It's very important to memorize this conjugation fluently before you start practicing Video B. Next, really study your vocabulary. For example, if my visa application got accepted, I wouldn't be so heated right now. I was really over my ex, I wouldn't keep his picture taped to the wall beside my bed. I didn't click with Jack, I wouldn't invite him to go out with us tonight. In order to be a proficient English speaker, you need to understand how to build a sentence and use advanced vocabulary and expressions. Excellent. Now, let's review. First, what are negative second conditional answers and statements used for? They're used to talk about unlikely situations in the future. Second, how do you use these answers and statements? You use them by knowing the conjugation of the second conditional and building a more specific answer with the vocabulary. Well done. Let's move on to Video B to really practice making your own answers. Remember to keep on reviewing your vocabulary. I'm Claire, and I'll see you soon.